When people think of crime scenes, they imagine chaos, flashing lights, tape, obvious clues. But the most real answers don't come from what's loud or dramatic. They come from what's small. A fiber no one noticed. A smear that wasn't wiped. A pattern that doesn't belong. Today we're breaking down how crime scenes are actually read and why tiny pieces of evidence often tell the biggest truths. Crime scene isn't just a place, it's a record of human behavior. Every action, entering, moving, touching, leaving, creates a trace. Investigators divide scenes into primary scenes, where the main activity occurred, and secondary scenes, where evidence traveled afterwards. The biggest mistake people make is assuming evidence stays put. It doesn't. Evidence moves with people. Trace evidence is often invisible to the naked eye. It includes fibers, hair, soil, glass fragments, and paint. These materials transfer through contact. The key principle here is Locard's exchange principle. Every contact leaves a trace. Even brief contact can leave behind a fiber embedded in fabric, soil pressed into a shoe tread, glass dust clinging to skin. Trace evidence doesn't identify who someone is. It tells investigators where someone has been and what they have touched. Individual pieces of evidence rarely matter on their own. What matters is pattern. Investigators ask, does this belong here? Is it consistent with the environment? Does it match the story being told? A shoe print isn't important by itself, but where it is, what direction it faces, and whether it overlaps other prints, that's where the meaning appears. Crime scenes are read the way an archaeologist reads sites, layer by layer, relationship by relationship. There are a few myths that television has created. Myth: the best evidence is obvious. Reality: the most valuable evidence is often overlooked. Myth: one clue solves everything. Reality: evidence works in combination. Myth: clean seams means nothing happened. Reality: overcleaning is evidence itself. The absence of evidence can be just as informative as its presence. Crime scenes don't freeze in time. They change immediately due to weather, foot traffic, time, human interference. Investigators must ask, what changed naturally? What changed because of human action? Understanding what doesn't fit the timeline is often more important than what does. Crime scene evidence isn't about drama, it's about reconstruction, rebuilding events using physics, biology, human behavior. When done correctly, evidence doesn't accuse, it explains. Crime scenes don't speak loudly, they whisper. And learning how to listen is what turns objects into evidence. If you want more videos breaking down how science reads the silent details, subscribe so you don't miss out.